Okay, now are we ready? All right, good luck to both sides. I have no stake in this, obviously, so. 8 minutes on the clock. Let's have a great match. Our time starts now. Toss-up. To relieve an upper airway obstruction and enable an accident victim to breathe, an EMT might cut into what thin-walled tube in the neck? Yes.
The jugular?
The what? No, the jugular is incorrect. Over here.
The esophagus.
It's the trachea. Toss-up for everybody. What road connected the missions established by Father Junipero Serra? Time, that is El Camino Real. Toss-up. This is math-related. Every real number designated as A has reciprocal designated as... Yes.
1 over A.
Correct. Your bonus. The cutting edges of knives and chisels are what kind of simple machines?
Wedge. A wedge.
Wedge is correct. Toss-up for everybody. Simplify this expression. 3p minus 6, parenthesis 4, minus 5p, end parenthesis. A couple extra seconds for math questions. Yes.
33p minus 24.
Is right. Your bonus. What coordinating conjunction means because? And I need your answer. Time. It's 4, F-O-R. Toss-up. The Constitution established a federal union in which governmental powers are divided between the national government and the... States is correct. Bonus. Math. Amelia hopped into her jet and flew 978 miles to her destination in 1 hour, 27 minutes. To the nearest mile per hour, what was her average speed? A couple extra seconds on the bonus. But you didn't answer.
674.5.
That's incorrect. You did it to the nearest. It's just 674. Toss up for everybody. To what kind of phrase begins this bit of advice? To have more, desire less. Yes?
Introductory.
That's incorrect. Over here.
Prepositional.
It's an infinitive phrase. Toss up. In what story do Meg and Charles Wallace and Calvin O'Keefe learn from Mrs. Whatsit and her...
A Wrinkle in Time.
Correct. I had a lot more to read, but that's right. Your bonus. What is a synonym for a corpuscle?
No answer.
It's a cell. Toss up. In the respiratory process, what is the opposite of inspiration?
Respiration?
Incorrect?
Expiration.
Yes, or exhaling. Your bonus. There are, and this is math related, there are how many minutes in 3 degrees of longitude? And I need an answer.
80.
180 is correct. Toss up. What word were you trying to type if the fingers of your left hand accidentally slipped on one key to the right of all the letters and you typed S-T, E-S-T-Y? Time, you were looking for wart. Toss up. A squashed or elongated circle is called an...
Ellipse.
Or an oval, I can accept. Bonus. People who buy goods and services are called...
Consumers.
Correct. Easy bonus. Toss up. What device that gained widespread popularity in the 1920s allowed people in Portland, Maine and Portland, Oregon to hear the song You're the Cream in My Coffee on the same day it was released?
Phonograph.
Is incorrect.
Radio.
We're looking for a radio. Your bonus. Math. What is the quotient of p to the 8th power divided by p to the 5th power?
P to the 3rd power. P to the 3rd power.
Correct. Toss up. When Sam, who can barely read, discovers an old newspaper clipping just before his 11th birthday, it brings forth memories from his past. With the help of a new friend at school, his questions are eventually answered. What is the name of this award-winning book? By Patricia Riley Giff. Time, apparently a really bestseller. 11 is the name of the book. Toss up. Correct the following false statement by changing one adverb. A rectangle is always a square. Yes?
Square is always a rectangle.
That's incorrect.
A rectangle is sometimes a square.
That's exactly right. Your bonus. What is the name for the flexible material located between bones on the tip of the nose and top? Correct. Toss-up. Identify the French term that designates a mixture of paper and glue, which is easily molded.
Paper mache.
Correct. Bonus. This continent contains the world's most populated countries,
Asia.
the world's deepest lake, the world's tallest mountain, and the world's lowest point.
Asia.
Yeah, that is correct. Toss-up. Identify the 3 levels of the scouting program, which are divided by age. Yes.
Cub Scouts, Weeblos, and Boy Scouts.
That's not right.
Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and Adventurers.
It's explorers at the end. Toss-up for everybody. Complete the following analogy. Frog is to blank, as lion is to mammal. Yes.
Frog is to amphibian.
Correct. That is correct. Amphibian means lion, your bonus. Which of these words, based on meaning, does not belong? Excuse, exculpate, acquit, convict, condone.
Excavate.
Convict. Toss up for everybody. What is the 2-word phrase for the productive land around the Tigris River and the Euphrates River?
Fertile Crescent.
Well, so I'm going to pause really quick to let you know what happens here. You said it at the exact same time he did. You're going to get credit for it because there was no before. But make sure your light is lit, okay? Because you did not answer before, you will get the credit, but don't do it, okay? Make sure your light is lit. You are correct. Here's your bonus on the next page. The name of what Brazilian city translates as River of January?
Rio de Janeiro.
Correct. Toss up for everybody. The esophagus connects the throat to what organ? Yes.
The stomach.
Correct. Bonus. What is the positive form of the adverb furthest?
Farthest.
Far. Toss up for everybody. On the American flag, which is a cool color?
Blue.
Correct. Bonus. The oceans lose more water by evaporation than they gain by?
Precipitation.
Correct. Toss up. The Dominican Republic is one of 2 countries sharing Hispan.
The other one is Haiti.
Yes, that is correct. Just before time. Your bonus. Name the best known of all the Roman governors of Judea because of his role in the trial and execution of a certain man of Nazareth.
Julius Caesar.
Pontius Pilate. Toss up for everybody. Here's a math question. If an 8-toothed gear is meshed with a 40-toothed gear, how many revolutions will the smaller gear make?
5.
Correct. Bonus. Who is missing from this list of the 4 presidents who faced the challenge of reuniting the U.S. after the Civil War? Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses Grant, Rutherford Hayes.
Andrew Johnson.
Correct. Toss up. Today, what class of arthropods make up over 3/4 of all living species of animal organisms? Yes.
Insects.
Correct. Bonus. These are part of which branch of the U.S. government? Office of Science and Technology Policy, Council of Economic Advisors, Office of Management and Budget, National Security Council.
Executive.
Correct. Toss up. Which branch of the U.S. government has the power to regulate commerce among the states?
The Congress.
Yep, or the legislative. I can accept either answer. Your bonus. For what does the abbreviation stand below? Photographs in books and magazines have a resolution of 1200 up to 2400 dpi. Dots per inch. But this is why I love this type of situation at the end. 160 to 110. A lot of points on the board. You guys get to go first. Are we making any substitutions? Are we prepared? Now, is that Rubik's Cube for good luck, or just to give you something to look at while we're playing?
Good luck, I hope.
Oh, okay, well, we'll see about that. All right,
Works for me.
here are your 3 categories. Choose between art terms, mythology, Roman gods and goddesses, or American heritage inventors. Excuse me, innovators, not just inventors, innovators.
Mythology.
You want mythology? Okay. Here's what we have here. Identify each of the following Roman gods or goddesses based on the description given. So, I want the Roman god. If you give me the Greek, can't accept it. 70 seconds on the clock, and if you get to, miss, or pass on, goes over to them for a 30-second period. You get all 10, you get an extra 10-point bonus. Are we set? All right, 70 seconds on the clock. Make sure if you're going to give me an answer, do it loud and clear so I know you're talking to me. You're allowed to pass loud and clear, do it too as well. 70 seconds. Your time starts now. Goddess of love.
Cupid.
No. God of the sea.
Neptune.
Correct. Goddess of hunting, daughter of Zeus and Leto.
Pass.
Goddess of home and hearth.
Pass.
God of wine.
Pass.
God of travel and commerce, messenger of the gods.
Mercury.
God of fire.
Vulcan.
Yes. Ruler of the Titans.
Zeus.
No. Goddess of agriculture and fertility.
Ares.
No. Ruler of gods.
Jupiter.
That's correct. All right, you picked up 4 on that one, and you finished with 30 seconds left on the clock, so I'm going to have to reset it for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 30 seconds over here. You are welcome to interrupt if you'd like. Just make sure you do it loudly so we don't waste time with me hearing what you have to say. Are we set over here?
Yes.
All right. Time starts now. Goddess of love.
Venus.
Correct. Goddess of hunting, daughter of Zeus and Leto.
Artemis.
No. Goddess of home and hearth.
Hestia.
No. God of wine.
Pass.
Ruler of the Titans.
Saturn.
Yes. Goddess of agriculture and fertility.
Ceres.
No. Goddess of hunting, daughter of Zeus and Leto, is Diana. Goddess of home and hearth is Vesta. God of wine is Bacchus. And the goddess of agriculture and fertility is Demeter. You guys can make it up, though, by having art terms or heritage American innovators.
Art terms.
Art terms. And I bet you're going to be surprised by the qualifier. Identify each of the following terms associated with art. Very simple. 70 seconds on the clock. Same for you guys. Loud and clear so we don't waste time. Are we prepared?
Yes.
Okay, 70 seconds. Our time starts now. Type of perspective that is based on rectangular objects whose top and bottom surfaces are horizontal planes parallel to the ground.
Tessellation.
No. Traits or characteristics that are felt or seen.
Concrete.
No. Lightness or darkness of a color.
Hue.
No. Pottery construction method that uses rolled ropes of clay.
Coil.
Correct. Furnace in which clay is fired.
Kiln.
Right. Mixture of clay and water used to join pieces of clay and make a smooth surface.
Pass.
Work formed from cutting and pasting scraps or pieces of paper, photos, or other material.
Collage.
Right. In two-dimensional images, the center of interest visually and or subject-wise.
Focus.
We'll come back to that. Wall painting created in water-based paint on moist plaster.
Fresco.
Fresco was right. A map of sorts that identifies the primary colors, complementary colors, and guides mixing of colors.
Color wheel.
Color wheel is correct. I'm going to give you focus. You gave me the form of the word. We're looking for focal point, but that's good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You guys have 4 to pick up. All right. Are we set over here?
Yes.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Time starts now. Type of perspective that is based on rectangular objects whose
Pass.
top traits or characteristics that are felt.
Texture.
Texture is correct. Lightness or darkness of a color.
Saturation.
No. And mixture of clay and water used to join pieces of clay and make a smooth surface.
Cement.
No, that is slip. The type of perspective based on rectangular objects is called 2-point. The lightness or darkness is the value of a color. And other than that, you guys got them all. Are there any substitutions again?
Casey can't play.
Can.
Casey can't play today.
Alright. Are we set, guys?
Yes.
And girls, I don't want to be sexist. Put another 8 minutes on the clock here. Great match. Good luck. Let's have a great second half. Our time starts now. Toss up. Around 600 AD, the Tiahuanaco people lived near the highest navigable lake in the world, named... Yes.
Lake Tahoe.
That's not right. Over here. Time. Lake Titicaca. Toss up. A generator uses magnetic fields to turn mechanical energy into what other form?
Electrical.
That's right. Your bonus. Math question. The coyote that shot himself out of an Acme cannon to an altitude of 53,600 feet went over 10 miles high by how many feet? Couple extra seconds seconds for math.
800.
800 is the correct answer. Toss up. The name of what flightless bird completes this verse? We have for many years been bored by that old saw about the sword and pen, and now we all rejoice to see how nature made her.
Penguin?
That's the right answer. I don't know where you got it from, but it's right. Here's your bonus. The body of an airplane is the...
Yeah, fuselage.
Fuselage is the right answer. Nice pull. Toss up. Historians refer to the period in American history that followed the Civil War as...
Reconstruction.
Correct. Bonus. What is the value of Q in this equation? 63 equals 8 plus 8Q plus 10 plus Q. And again, a couple extra seconds for math.
5.
5 is correct. Toss up. What word is the predicate noun in this line? Thinking rationally and productively has never been his forte.
Forte.
Right. Bonus. What kind of ancient timepiece does not work at all at night?
Sundial.
Easy 10 points. Toss up for everybody. A general horizontal movement of water in the oceans is called a...
Current.
Current is right. Bonus. O. Henry was known for his stories with an expected twist at the end. What adjective describes this type of ending?
Cliffhanger.
It's a surprise ending. Toss up for everybody. Pizzicato, P-I-Z-Z-I-C-A-T-O, means that you should do what with the strings of a string?
Pluck it.
Yes. Bonus. An informal performance by folk singers is what kind of nanny?
Who nanny?
Ooh, hoot nanny. Not acceptable. Sorry, you left out a syllable. Toss up. During the Middle Ages, monks lived simple lives devoted to work and prayer in facilities called?
Monasteries.
Right. Bonus. Seasonal monsoons carry moisture from what ocean to Southeast Asia?
Indian.
Yes. Toss up. He was born in Florence in 1452 and worked in the Seville business that fitted out Columbus's second expedition. He led 4 voyages to the New World and touched the mainland a few weeks before Cabot and 14 months before Columbus. It was not without reason that Waldseemüller in 1507 proposed to call the new continent by his name.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Who was he? That is correct. Bonus. The French word for fire is...
Ignis.
It's feu. F-E-U. Toss up. Factor 48 into its primes. Yes.
2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus. What figure of speech is illustrated in this excerpt from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? There was the rat-tat-tatting of machine guns, and from somewhere came the menacing pocket-to-pocket-to-pocket of the new flamethrowers.
Onomatopoeia.
Correct. Toss up. A physicist using the metric system would report the temperature of a liquid in degrees...
Celsius.
Right, or centigrade. Your bonus. Crazing, or C-R-A-Z-I-N-G, occurs in what substance applied to ceramic objects?
Glass.
The glaze. Toss up for everybody. What is the genus of a creature classified as a Homo sapiens? Yes.
Animal.
That's not right. Over here.
Homo.
Homo is correct. Here's your bonus. Fort Ross was a Russian outpost on the coast of the region that became what U.S. state?
Alaska.
California. Toss up for everybody. Who in 1926 began his 27-year rule by establishing himself as the virtual dictator of the Soviet Union? Yes.
Stalin.
Right. Bonus. What is in the talons of the bald eagle on the Great Seal of the United States of America?
Olive branch.
And arrows. We needed both of those. Sorry. Toss up for everybody. Complete this saying. All's fair in love and...
War.
War is the right answer. Your bonus. This refers to what group of people in the 1940s? They were burnt alive, gassed, shot, starved, beaten to death, or killed with inconceivable brutality in medical experiments.
Jews.
Yes. Toss up. Buffalo Bill called what people? The former foe, present friend, the American. Yes.
Native American.
Correct. Bonus. What is the rhyme scheme of this quatrain? The mountain frames the sky, as a shadow of an eagle flies by, with clouds hanging at its edge. A climber proves his courage on a rocky ledge. And I need your answer.
A. A-B.
A-B-A-B is incorrect. A-A-B-B. Toss up for everybody. Bluegrass country is a region in the central part of what state? Yes.
Kentucky.
Right. Bonus. This is about what kind of parasite common among dogs. It uses its hooks to fasten itself to the inside of a dog's intestines where it absorbs food. As it feeds, sections near the end of its body break away. What?
Tapeworms.
Tapeworm is right. Toss up. What kind of trade involves the exchange of goods and services across international borders that is neither restricted nor subsidized by factors such import tariffs, import quotas, export subsidies, discriminatory regulations, and trade embargoes? Yes.
Free trade.
Right. Bonus. Emphysema affects what organs? And I need your answer.
Skin.
It's the lungs. Toss up for everybody. Some 10,000 amendments to the U.S. Constitution have been proposed since 1789, but only 27 have been added. What percentage of the proposed amendments were not? Yes. Time. And
Wait.
What percentage of the proposed amendments were not enacted? A couple extra seconds for math. Time, 99.73%. Toss up. This is another math question. If 6 less than 2/3 of a number equals the number, find the number. Yes.
18.
No. A couple extra seconds over here. Time. The number is -18. Toss up for everybody. If a body's velocity increases by 7.5 feet per second every second, then its acceleration is? What's your answer?
7.5 feet per second per second.
Now that's right. A teeter-totter has 240 pounds 4 feet from the fulcrum. How many pounds must be placed 8 feet from the fulcrum on the other side to balance it?
480.
120. Inventor and businessman whose vision for mass production helped create modern? Yes.
Henry Ford.
Correct. Your bonus. Wealthy industrialist who earned his fortune in the steel industry funded new libraries across the U.S. It's your bonus. You get a shot at it.
No answer.
Okay, it was Andrew Carnegie. So Flushing, congratulations, you guys are the grand champions. You guys, I'll still bring it up with Gordon just so you guys know that so we can address the issue. But as far as I know, you guys are the official champions. Congratulations. I have nothing for you guys to sign. Be on your merry way. Congratulations to everybody. You all played very, very well. Nothing to be ashamed of.